this camera makes my face look kind of big. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to be doing a tag-ish / video thing. That's pretty much what it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and basically it's my top 10 favorites of a certain brand, and it's kind of like a tag, but not really. But if you guys want to do this video, just do the video. I'm not really going to tag anybody because I don't think it is really an official tag, but I'm going to do my top 10 favorites of the brand e.l.f. And if you haven't watched my my haul from e.l.f. that I just did, that I'm going to be putting up tonight probably, or sometime, then go watch that because I include some of the products from this thing. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start from 10 being my least favorite out of the bunch, but just because I start from, 10 doesn't mean I absolutely hate this, because there were some e.l.f. products that I did not include in this video just because I didn't feel, I really liked them, don't get me wrong, I really like them, I use them on a daily basis, but I just felt like I like these products more how they perform and just a little bit better than those. But 10 I think would have to be my all over cover stick, and my color is in rosy beige. And this is not the all over color stick. Do not confuse these two, because if you order an all over color stick, you'll come out with a red concealer. That's pretty much what it'll be. So look for the all over cover stick. And it smells like oranges, and if you're sensitive to smells, I don't recommend this. But I'm not going to do that because it matches my skin tone. So if you can see against that wall door thing, yeah. And I'll show you a swatch, but it's not really going to do you any good because it just pretty much blends into my skin for the most part. This concealer is a little light, but for the most part it did match up on the shade selection from e.l.f. So if I just blend it, and this is a really thick, creamy concealer, and it just blends in really nicely. I don't even know where this was. But it does take away all the, I put it on early this morning, and now you can't really even see my dark circles, but that's probably because I use this new product as well. And I didn't use my second concealer, my Maybelline Dream Use. If you've been watching my videos, I think I've mentioned that I used 2 concealers, I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's my favorite, and that was like $1, and it covers up really well. It covered up my pimples I had one day, and it was a pretty good product that I enjoyed. Okay, now on to the next product that I am fairly impressed with was the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer, and this was $1, and I got this in light beige. This blends into my skin almost perfectly. It is a bit light. The applicator basically just pretty much looks like that against my face, against the door. You can't really see anything against the door, but basically that's what the tip looks like. It's just a plastic tip. It's nothing, like a felt tip or anything. And it has that orangey smell that the all over color and cover stick has. And I do use this with a brush, but that's pretty much what it looks like. And then you just blend it out like that. And it is really good. It does give a light coverage, however, but I'm not one to like a lot of coverage, and I'm looking like never mind. I'm not one to like a lot of coverage. I just want something simple and natural for school, and this does have an SPF of 15, but I do not know if there really is an SPF in it or not. I can't tell you the truth, but from what e.l.f. is broadcasting or is promoting is that it does have SPF in it. I'm not sure, so I just use an SPF lotion anyway, because I know sometimes e.l.f. Is a hit or miss with some things, and it just kind of depends. But that I've been really liking, and I have it on today, and really I only have a little bit of natural redness in my cheek, but I put this stuff on at like 5 in the morning today, and it's now 7:10 at night, so that's like 14 hours of this stuff being on. But I did use a MAC powder to cover it. I used my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, which no I didn't. I wasn't supposed to say that because that was supposed to be in my collective haul. Darn. Maybe I have to edit this. I'm not sure if I'm going to edit this or not. Okay, but anyway, moving on. My next favorite thing would probably, and that was $1 as well. my next favorite thing is this e.l.f. contouring and blush powder. And it's not my favorite because it's a dupe. It's my favorite because I just think the colors are absolutely gorgeous. And it's just a great compact to use. And if you see little lines in it, it's because I just cleaned it. Yes, you're supposed to clean your makeup. See, I know things. I'm smart. But anyway, it's just a shimmery blush and bronzer. And I'm not one to like shimmer on my face. But this blush and bronzer just got me hooked. And I'm absolutely loving shimmer on my face now. However, I do not wear this on to school. But for events like New Year's, Christmas, 4th of July, birthdays, weddings, things like that, I think this would be amazing to use. And I'm just going to go ahead and swatch it. So this is the blush. This is the bronzer. The bronzer is a bit muddy, I notice. Bit like, not muddy, but a bit dark for lighter complexion tones. Maybe I have a fairly medium skin tone complexion. You can't really tell on the camera, but I do. And it looks a little muddy even on me. So I'd be careful if you had a lighter complexion. You would really have to blend it out. But this blush is just absolutely gorgeous. It has some gold flecks in it. If you guys can still see that, probably not, but whatever. That's cool. But this is a $3 compact, and I found mine at a Target when I was visiting my dad, and I just got it at a Target along with a couple of other things from that Target. Excuse me. Oh, and I do have another thing that I really like, but I'm not going to include. Why did I just mention that? Darn me, Angelica. I'm so strange sometimes. Okay. Now, my next favorite thing would have to be these brightening color quads. I love these things. These things are so pigmented. You know, you can wear these without a primer and they won't crease for you on you until like, and I have really like oily eyelids. I know that sounds really gross, but it's true. And these won't crease on me without, and if I don't use a primer and I just use these powders alone without a cream base, they won't crease on me until about 2 hours into wearing them. However, I do use a primer with them now, but if you know you didn't want to invest in a primer, then I highly recommend just getting these and just reapplying. And just to show you the quality of this, I think I swatched Drama in a different video, maybe one of my old videos, but just to show you the pigmentation of this, it's crazy. And this is just one simple swipe, you guys, and just look at the pigmentation out of these colors. This was the silver, this was the black, this was that gray, and then this was obviously the white, because it can't be the black because it's really light. And I have another one in matte mauve or something. That one's just a really nice natural pink purple color. You know, it has no shimmer in it, and I think that was one of my misses on this one. I didn't really like that one. You can't really tell that there's any color on it, but I liked the ones I did get, and I also love this one. This one's in Butternut, and I absolutely love this one, and I gotta hurry up with this video because this video is already really long. Okay, my next favorite product would be this eyelash curler from e.l.f. This is $1. Oh, and those quads were $1 as well. Sorry. And this curls my lashes beautifully, doesn't rip out any lashes, but there was a funny story when I used that, and I'm not going to share it. If you guys want to hear about it, you can just let me know in the comments that you want to hear what this funny story was, but yeah. And Lizzie, if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure I think I told you what the story was about, you know, the eyelashes, that whole thing. Yeah. Now onto this brush. It's the concealer brush. And now most people don't like this brush because it is so small for concealer. Just to show you, it only covers that much of my eye, which is kind of creepy because I just stared at you guys in the eyeball. Stare, stare, stare. No, I'm just joking. But I love this for precise eyeshadow application or applying eyeliner. I love this for that. And I absolutely love this as an eyeliner brush and eyeshadow application. Now on to this is the, oh, and that's $1 as well. I'll link all the prices below, so if I don't say them, it'll probably be in the bottom bar. So this is the waterproof e.l.f. eyeliner pen in coffee. And I'm going to swatch this I already swatched this in my haul if you didn't already watch it. If it's not already up, it's a really thin line, and I have it on my eyes today. You probably can't tell because I did it really naturally. And it's still on, and I didn't do the whole line though. And again, that liner's been on since 5 a.m. and I've kind of sweat throughout the day, so this definitely is pretty waterproof. Last couple of things I like is this e.l.f. powder brush, coming in at 3rd place. This is really dense, and it feels kind of shocking on your face at first because of how dense it is, but I love this brush. It's super soft. However, after I washed it, a couple of loose hairs came out, and there's a couple of loose hairs that are still coming out, but I'll let you know if that stops or whatnot. If you want to see a full-on review on this, let me know, but it's just basically a flat top brush that I use for applying that tinted moisturizer. Second, the thing that came in runner-up was this waterproof lengthening and volumizing mascara. And just to let you know, out of this whole thing that's this big, this whole part right here is just where the product's stored out of this huge thing. This is only the product right here. That's just product. This is the whole wand. And I was like, okay, but this is $3. I love this for my lashes. If you can't tell, you probably can't. But I love it. It makes them thick and dark, and I love it. Grr. Okay, now my number 1 favorite product I ever received from e.l.f. Number 1 favorite, you guys. Please put your hands together for the one and only. Let's put our hands together first. Please put your hands together for the one and only, and there's an air bubble going up it, Zit Zapper. And this sounds really weird, but I had like a bump or a pimple, whatever you want to call it, like somewhere around here on my face. I put this on at night, and literally I went to bed at 12 or around then. I woke up at 6, and the blemish was completely gone. It was just like a little scab kind of thing. You know, it's the whole process of the pimple thing. It got so dried out, and this works perfectly for those big zits that come up on your face. And I don't even want to talk about it, but you know, it's perfect if you're having homecoming one night and it just all of a sudden appears. Just put this on and you should be good to go. And I've heard some people say it just reduces swelling for them. For me, it took away my whole pimple, but if it just reduces swelling for you and redness, that's good just for that, you know, couple of hours. So this really was a great product, and this was only $1, and you get like something fluid ounces, 2 fluid ounces. And think about it, it's just like a roller ball tip, and you only need a little, not even just a dot of it. You don't even have to roll it on your face. However, I do notice with smaller little bumps on my face, it hasn't really taken those away, but you know, for those big ugly ones, it took that away. So that was my top 10 favorite e.l.f. products. Yay! Put your hands together, you guys. So I definitely want to see what your top 10 favorite drugstore, high-end, e.l.f. fashion, whatever, nail polish, whatever. Definitely try to give me a video response. I would love to see your videos. And I'm just so excited. I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, you guys. And I'm just so excited I got to do this. And look, this is what I do in class now. I just put like my hoops up to my face. And sometimes they'll just stick there and I forget about them. And like people just start laughing at me in class. So yeah. Hey, you can still tell that eyeliner's still there and I'm like scrubbing it off my hand. Okay. Well, this video is like 15 minutes long, so I'm just gonna go. Bye, guys.